From this day forward, you will live like a king. Everything that once burdened you is now falling away. The tides have turned in your favor. You have stood strong through fire and seasons of silence. Now, your reward has arrived. This is more than just a new chapter in your life. It's a whole new reality. The version of you that the world once overlooked is about to shine brighter than ever. Your spirit knows it, and royalty has awakened within you. The energy is here, and the universe is shifting to accommodate it. You are about to embark on a journey that has always belonged to you, but now you are prepared to receive it. Before we get into this profound message, I want you to watch this video all the way to the end. It contains breakthroughs embedded in its frequency, energy that will activate your next level. In the comments, write your heartfelt wish and the number 777. This is a divine signal to the universe, and it serves as your personal declaration that your wish is already underway. It's time to ascend, chosen one. Your old self was powerful, but this new you is laser-focused and empowered. So let the universe know your certainty and your wishes, and we'll dive into the truth that will shape your reality. From now on, you'll live like a king. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Everything is changing, but you're growing stronger. I have been through storms, dark, cold, lonely, and loss, but they haven't destroyed me. Rather, they have refined me. I have stripped myself of illusions, had to let go of people, places, and patterns that didn't align with my life's calling. And now that I am being broken open to uncover the royal gold that had been hidden inside me. Your energy has changed, and people respect me not because I demand it, but because I am worthy. The universe has recognized your frequency, and now doors will open, people will serve you, and resources will appear. This is not a matter of luck, but rather your divine inheritance. A king does not chase, but rather attracts. He moves with quiet confidence, not out of ego, but because of alignment and being chosen. You are stepping into a life of purpose, and it is written in your essence. From this day forward, anticipate honor, respect, and divine appointments. Abundance will no longer be a distant dream, but your daily experience. Wealth is no longer defined by monetary value, but by freedom, peace, and options, and those options are multiplying for you. You are no longer surviving, but thriving. The throne is prepared because you are ready. You are not merely entering a new season, but you are becoming the reason seasons change. Connections that feel miraculous, but are really simply the physical manifestation of what your spirit has always known. You are royalty not due to your material possessions, but to your very essence. Your spirit possesses the blueprint for greatness, and you have been tested. Now comes the testimony. You have been hidden, and now comes the unveiling. You have been preparing, and now comes the crowning. This is not about being arrogant, but about being sacred. Embrace your true potential and step into every room with unwavering confidence. Your presence has the power to transform atmospheres, unlock blessings, and build empires. As the chosen one, the world will react differently to you now that your energy is different. Gone are the days of vibrating with fear, carrying shame, and settling for crumbs when you were born to feast. By clicking the Super Thanks button on YouTube, you can support this message with a divine gift of $20 or more. Together, we can spread faith, hope, and love, illuminating not only our own lives, but also the lives of those who are in the darkest places. Your generosity will sow the seeds of inspiration and healing for countless souls. From now on, You will walk like a king, make strategic decisions instead of reactive ones, and stop seeking validation. As you progress on your path, you must safeguard your inner peace like precious gold. Your energy, like a crown, must be protected, as it is sacred. You must cut ties with anyone or anything that does not respect your soul. You must no longer allow yourself to be sidetracked, delayed, or deceived. Instead, you must remain focused, rise, and sit in your power. Now, you can expect an overflow, an elevation, and divine clarity. You must no longer force things. The right people will find you, and doors will open. You are not alone on this journey. In fact, you are perfectly timed for the greatest unfolding of your life. You will no longer live by chance, but by choice. The king within you is awakened, and that king leads with wisdom, grace, and unwavering inner strength. The right opportunities will align with precision, and when they do, you will know they were always meant for you. This is your divine setup. You will encounter times when people inquire about your transformation and how everything came together. In those moments, you will realize that it wasn't magic, but alignment. It was the outcome of believing in something even though it didn't make sense. It was the strength to stand firm when others urged you to crumble. It was the unquenchable fire within you. From this day forward, your life will mirror your inner royalty. You will attract experiences that align with your on a higher plane. You'll attract prosperity, love, and success, not because you're chasing them, but because they're now your match. When a chosen one enters divine alignment, the universe reacts, situations change, people align, and reality changes. Your perspective will shift, you'll be able to see through illusions, and your words will have more impact. You'll no longer be influenced by noise because you're tuned into divine signal. You're not here to fit in, you're here to lead. It's not about following trends. It's about setting divine standards. People will begin to take note of your change, whether you speak out or remain silent. You're no longer apologizing or lowering your standards. You're living like a king, which means knowing your value without seeking confirmation. As your environment changes, old things will fade away, not because you're losing anything, but because you're rising above them. This is the life you were meant to live, a life of honor, purpose, and divine luxury, not just material, but also spiritual, emotional, and energetic. You deserve the best because you have grown into your full potential, conquered your demons, and emerged victorious. Your circle of influence will shift, not out of ego, but from a place of elevating yourself. Your focus will sharpen, your intentions will deepen, and your results will speak for themselves. Going forward, people will treat you like royalty because your energy commands it. You'll be able to silently shift energy from room to room, be blessed privately and publicly, have the support of the unseen and the favor of the visible. You'll no longer dream of the life you want. You'll live it. You'll no longer hope. You'll know that the king within you has risen. From now on, everything changes. Your steps. You have crossed the threshold into the realm of royalty, where you are prepared to receive, lead, and embody all that you have ever dreamed of. From this day forward, live like the king you are, and the world will be ready for your reign. Your path is blessed, and your cup is overflowing. People in rooms you have never entered are speaking your name, because the crown on your life has an impact even in silence. The season of hiding has ended, and the season of struggle is behind you. Once you've crossed the invisible line that separates survival from sovereignty, there's no turning back. You're changed. It's palpable in your bones, breath, and the quiet confidence that now flows through you like a storm. People no longer just notice you, they feel it. They sense that something has changed about you, and they're right, the change is real. The energy you now carry speaks of legacy, destiny, and divine power, and you've unleashed a long-suppressed power within you, stirring up an ancient, royal force. Now is the beginning of your reign. You have grown beyond the meek, the seeker, and the one who always wondered when their time would come. But now, there is no more waiting. There is only rising to your destiny. The throne is not a mirage, it is a reality that has been waiting for you to seize it, and you are doing just that. Through quiet determination, not through force, but through presence, a king doesn't beg or chase. Rather, he aligns, and from that alignment, all else flows. You have spent years, unknowingly, preparing for this elevation. Each setback has refined you, each delay has disciplined you, and each heartbreak has built resilience within you. Now that strength is radiating from you. It isn't loud or desperate, but it is royal. You have learned that true power is quietly assertive, and it doesn't require shouting. From now on, you are changing the atmosphere wherever you go by being completely and unabashedly yourself. Your energy is money, your time is sacred, and your space is royal territory. You are no longer granting access to people who don't value you. You are also no longer explaining, compensating, or overextending yourself. You are no longer seeking permission to shine. You are light, and you are adjusting the atmosphere by every step of the way. You radiate light simply because it is in your nature, not because someone else told you it was okay. You are no longer worried about fitting in places that don't respect you. Instead, you are creating a kingdom where your soul is valued and your spirit is free. The life you are entering is one of clarity. You see clearly now who you are, what you bring, and your purpose on this earth. The confusion has lifted, and you are now boldly knowing that you have been chosen to lead, inspire, and receive. You are no longer reactive, but intentional. Every step is guided and strategic. Every decision is rooted in wisdom, not fear, and you are moving like royalty, not just in the physical, but in your thinking and discipline. You are experiencing the kind of abundance that rewrites generational stories. You are no longer just talking about change, you are it. The people who once doubted, ignored, or underestimated you will see this rise, but your focus isn't on proving them wrong. It's on living right now. Your attention isn't scattered anymore, and your energy isn't diluted. You've mastered the art of building, not waiting for life to hand you things. Instead, you attract what you want through alignment, focus, and divine obedience. You know what's yours, and nothing can shake that foundation anymore. Owning your divine identity means living every day from that place, not pretending to be someone you're not. It's about reclaiming every fragmented part of yourself. You've gathered your spirit, centered your focus, and now you move with intention and power. This is your era of excellence, your season of sovereignty, when your past finally makes sense, because you see how every moment was leading you here. You have overcome doubt and uncertainty, and now you move with the confidence of someone who knows exactly who they are. This isn't arrogance, but divine alignment. When you're in harmony with the universe, you'll start to notice how easily it provides for you. You'll no longer have to scrape by, but rather feast at tables that were set aside specifically for you. You'll meet people who respect your soul without judgment. Your spirit will naturally gravitate toward places that feel like home. Rather than being shocked, it will feel familiar, as this is your true identity and the life you've always deserved. Now that you've claimed it, Life is rising to meet you. Going forward, you will move like a builder of legacies, thinking long-term, creating from vision rather than urgency, choosing quality over noise, alignment over applause, and directing your energy towards things that will help you grow. You have achieved an unshakable foundation, and your spirit is no longer swayed by the opinions of others. By tuning into your divine inner guidance, you have silenced the noise and connected with your next steps, which is why your momentum is picking up and miracles are finding you. You will begin to notice how easy things are becoming, not because everything is easy, but because you are no longer resisting your own greatness. You have released self-sabotage, and you have released your limiting beliefs have been dismantled, and you have broken free from patterns that have been dragging you down. Now, instead of fighting for your future, you are flowing into it. The path you are walking on is now marked with purpose, and your life is resonating with legacy. Your journey is not solely about you. It is about everyone who will be healed and impacted by your rise. From this point forward, you will observe a shift in your standards. What was once sufficient will no longer fulfill you, not because you are greedy, but because you are growing and remembering your greatness. Your soul refuses to settle, and you are becoming a blessing to others through your words, resilience, and example. This is the true mark of royalty leadership, which elevates power and serves wealth. You have entered a new phase of your life that the world has been waiting for. A strong, confident, unstoppable version of yourself who speaks with authority, makes clear decisions, loves fiercely, and lives like a king, because that is the frequency you now embody. With this phase, you will no longer hide your power, shrink your light, or doubt your intuition. Who flaunts their royalty because they are royalty, who has shed the mask and embraced their truth, and whose life is now mirroring that truth. They will accomplish what others thought was impossible, enter doors that others were scared to even knock on, and experience wealth in all its forms: financial, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. Those around them will see them, celebrate them, and support them, not because they are lucky, but because they are aligned. Everything that is meant to be yours will now come to you in perfect timing and with divine grace. You are no longer a magnet for blessings, but rather a magnet for success. You are no longer waiting for life to happen. Instead, you are leading it with confidence, faith, and divine authority. The old you has ascended, and what is left is a king who knows his value, owns his power, and lives in perfect harmony with his divine path.